This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Azim. We're here to announce your fight on February 1st with Sergey Lipinets. Unfortunately, he wasn't here today, but he will be here on February 1st. Adam, how excited are you for this fight?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Happy New Year to you as well. So,
yeah, Happy New Year.
I mentioned that to you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight, especially this fight, because this fight especially is gonna put myself into the global stage. Obviously, Sergey Lipinets is a very elite fighter. He's been up in the big stage as well, but I'm going to show that I'm an elite fighter.
I just spoke to Shane and I said to him, has Lipinets faced a style like yours? And he was like, not really. Do you believe that? Do you think you bring something completely different he hasn't seen?
I think obviously what Shane is saying about how I look frightening in the gym and I'm looking really, really good. Once everyone sees me in the ring and see how I'm improving and developing as a fighter, it's frightening for myself as well, because I know how dangerous of a fighter I am.
And obviously last time out, a bit of an awkward one, I guess, with your friend Ahara Davis.
Oh, yeah.
But you obviously, professional in the ring and dealt with him. Is it kind of nice not fighting someone you're friends with?
Do you know what it is? I had to be very respectful, and he's a very good friend of mine. I know this guy for years, but the downfall was, we had to fight each other. We had to put on a great show. We had to put a great fight for the fans as well. But at the end of the day, look, you can be friends with someone outside the ring, but when you get into that ring, there's blood, sweat and tears, and Ahara went through that, I went through that, and we put on a great performance. But the best thing after that, straight after, is I had a Nando's with him, I went top golf with him, so we kind of enjoyed the element and the stage of obviously what happened that day.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you stayed in touch with him since as well?
Yeah, we're speaking every single day. He might even come back, I'm hearing, so he might come out. He's not even retired. I think he's still training. I think he's going to come and fight again. So
just obviously moving, looking ahead, obviously we've got Dalton Smith, who you're probably sick of talking about, and probably him vice versa, but he's fighting the week before you. Yeah. Is 2025 the year you'd like to settle that, or would you like to see that keep building and make it into a mega fight?
Look, a lot of people keep flying those questions at me, but what is my focus is on February the 1st. Look, Harlem Eubank, Dalton Smith, those fighters in the horizon. Whenever the time is ready, the fight is marinating, it's getting better. But when I do fight him, I know that I'm better than him, and I've got to focus on February 1st.
Yeah, and obviously, in terms of your goals for this year, obviously Lipinets is the first focus, but do you have any goals, for this year particularly? Is it maybe to fight in America or anything else?
There's so many fights I have in mind for this year, but it's whether obviously the team, obviously Shane and Boxer, to deliver those fights. But with me, I know that it's the developing stage for me. I want to win a world title. Hopefully win the IBO world title, which is one of the first belts out there. There's other belts in the horizon I want to win, like the IBF, the WBO, the WBA, but it's whether the timing has to be right, and I'm just looking forward to the 2025 moment.
Just wanted to get your opinion on a few fights coming up. Obviously your old stablemate, Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. Thoughts on the fight?
I think it's a really, really good fight. I still think it's a 50-50 fight. Joseph Parker has proven himself at that stage where he's beaten Wilder, he's beaten Zhang, 2 amazing wins. And then when you look at Daniel Dubois, he's just got a massive knockout win against Anthony Joshua. And then you look at him beating Hrgovic, which is a tremendous win to have in his resume as well. So looking at that fight, Daniel can win this fight, and I think he can, but it's not going to be an easy fight for him.
And see all the talk. First of all, what do you make of Usyk's win over Fury?
Oh, it was a very, very close fight. I still think Usyk won the fight. I think Fury gave it away the last couple of rounds. I think he should have put his shots more, obviously take the fight to him. If I was Fury, I would be pushing Usyk back, because the weight and the size he has. Usyk, obviously I watch Usyk quite a lot. I look at the way he developed himself as a fighter. I see his feet keeps moving, and with Fury he didn't have his feet in that fight. And you look at Usyk, his feet was in and out, moving to the side, breaking him down nicely. So but I still think it was a good fight, but I think Usyk won that fight.
Finally, obviously the talk is Fury and Joshua this year. Who would you back if that fight happened?
Do you know, for some reason I'm going for Anthony Joshua. I think he can do it. I think once his mind is there, he's fully switched on, and I think he can do it. I think he can beat Tyson Fury, but I think it's one of the biggest fights in UK. Look, they both have come off a loss, but I know they can, build that fight back up.
Actually, lastly, you looking forward to seeing Caroline Dubois obviously defend her world title this Saturday?
Of course, I've been in this whole camp. I've been with her, and she's looking amazing. She's looking really good, and she's going to be a superstar.
Brilliant. Well, Adam, appreciate your time. See you February 1st against Sergey Lipinets.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.